And we want to go that way. Right down there. Alright, let's go. What is going on? Alright, so today we are out here in Minoa, New York. We're just 1 or 2 short miles away from Fayetteville and DeWitt. As you've seen in the beginning of this video, how gorgeous this place is to come and hang out. And today, we're going to just talk about nothing. Alright, so as you can see, I am extremely sweaty. Today's temperature is probably about 89, 92. We are in the middle of a scorcher here in the summer of 2026. Today's date is July 3rd. Tomorrow is our Independence Day, known as the 4th of July. And the very next day, my sister turns 51. She is 1 year older in 1 month. She's 13 months older than I am. Only reason why I actually remember her birthday. Debating on whether I actually wanted to do a video or not today. I decided to because at one point in my life, I lived right down the street over here in the middle of Minoa, next to what used to be like a firehouse. And like there's a pizza shop up there called Tony's or something, I don't really remember. They may not even be opened anymore. But I used to live right behind the Hollywood Video out here and Tommy T's Pizza. I believe that's what it's called. Or maybe that's the one in Jamesville. But while I was living out there, I used to be able to walk around this town, and this town isn't really what it cracks up to be, if you know. If you know this city, then you know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of drugs out here. There's infestation of different illegal drugs that people do out here. The city is a very uncovering city that you have to live here to know what I'm talking about. And for those who know, no. I think it's so gorgeous out here. When I lived down the street, I would come down here sometimes 2 or 3 times a month during the summer and just enjoy my time. Mostly it was by myself, sometimes it was with other people. And there's actually a story out here. There's a lake that's right down the street here that actually wasn't there. There was a construction company, from what I was told by somebody who lived out here a long time ago and still lives out here. So basically most of their adult life. This person told me that they were digging out like a canyon type hole, and they dug down so far. At some point, they decided to put that hole in there. I'm not sure what the reason was, but they came in one day and everything was submerged underwater. So you got backhoes, excavators, mini earth movers maybe in that lake, and no one's ever retrieved that from that would be a man-made lake. Alright, so if you notice, I don't really try to record anybody out here. Don't really want to run into any Karens or male Karens, whatever they call them. This town out here can be just a little snooty It wasn't a place that I enjoyed living out here, and you have to make a certain dollar amount, really, I feel like, for anybody out here to want to talk to you. All right, so I'm gonna walk back to my car, and I'm gonna go down the street, and I'm gonna show you the firehouse that I was talking about and the man-made lake that was put here by accident. And this water right here is actually a part of that man-made lake, because they dug down so deep and there wasn't really good mathematical equations made on how far they should make it wide or as deep as they should have went. Maybe they should have went a little bit shallower. They may have been putting maybe a community pool or something like that. I really don't remember the story why they were excavating the entire area, but we're gonna go down there and I'm gonna try to show you guys. If it's on private property, then I won't be able to do that, as I would need permission to be on that property. All right, so we're coming down here to that man-made lake right next to Ronaldo's here on Minoa Road. And if I'm not mistaken, it's right over here up on this bend. I'm not really going to be able to stop because you can't really stop over here. Just after this 45-mile-an-hour sign. I'm pretty sure it's this area right here at one time. So it might actually be gone unless it's up here a little bit. I mean, it's been forever and a day since I was up here in Minoa, New York. So I remember it being by a sign. And apparently, okay, it may actually be gone. Because I kind of remember, oh, it's right there. Right on the other side of that cornfield right there. That is the man-made lake that has all the heavy equipment in it. And then right up here, the old firehouse I was telling you about. Actually, if I didn't already say it, my uncle had bought this building, and he lived in it for about 5 or 6 years. He was always a tear down and rebuild kind of guy. And that building is right here on South Main Street. When I was a kid, right here in this big lawn right here, I would be out here playing with my uncle's German Shepherd dog. And that flower bed right there, one time I was like 7 or 8 years old and I didn't know any better. I was playing fetch with their German Shepherd, and he caught a piece of ice, and I don't know if it knocked one of the dog's teeth loose, but he was bleeding from the mouth. I actually kind of felt bad. But I'm gonna come up here and do a quick turnaround. Oh, also, I wanted to let you guys know that if you're ever in Minoa, this ice cream shop right here, Coneheads Ice Cream, they're pretty decently priced. You can get like 4 or 5 people for like 20 bucks of ice creams, like medium or large ice creams. And right here, I'm gonna pull in here real quick. Right here, when the Central, or not the Central Square, why did I say that? From that basketball hoop down there all the way down here, they put in like a water line and some balls on it, and it's a competition for the firemen to they take a hose, a spraying hose that they hook up to a hydrant, and whoever gets it to the winning line wins first. That little circle building right there is a place where local talent will come down here during festivals that they have up here, and they will participate and they will sing you a song. And right next to where the field days are, you have the park. Now, as I was saying, okay, so this is the Parkway store right here, the Parkway Liquors. At one time, there was a Hollywood Video in here. And the Sunshine Market was the place you would go in there and get, you know, everything pretty much but gas. And then this is a recent add-on in the last 5 years, is a Happy Walk Chinese food. Never had it. I probably don't see myself coming up here to try it, as it is just too far out of my way. Also, here is that pizza shop. Parkway Pizza is what it's called, not Timmy T's. I used to go there and get some pizzas, and they were actually pretty good. I don't think they're open right now, or open at all anymore, because it kind of looks like they were shut down completely. Alright, so thank you for watching my video. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for taking the time. It is now time to tune out. I plan on doing maybe another video out here. During the course of filming, I didn't want to be out here, but I wanted to make a video and kind of like let you guys know where I was coming from for some of my background. And with that being up in the air, thank you for joining me. Thank you for tuning in. And now it's time to tune out.